y'all, and welcome back or welcome to the Lock Love channel or show. I don't know what I'm going to call that yet. Maybe y'all can help me out with that. But welcome. Today I want to talk about the advantages of MicroLocks. Almost any kind of locks, but for sure MicroLocks. And this channel is called Lock Love. We love the locks, okay, but especially the MicroLocks. All right. We also love to laugh. We're goofy over here, and we love to tell the truth. We are lovers of the truth. Okay. So, that being said, I just want to let y'all know there will be some what? Please, there will be some there will be some controversial conversations. Ooh, I need to learn how to say that better, huh? Anyway, there will be tons of controversial conversations had over here. So some of y'all gonna love me. Some of y'all gonna hate. I'm just letting you know from the jump, okay? You know what you're getting yourselves into. Some things in this video are going to be controversial, but anyway, we're going to talk about the advantages of MicroLocks in this video, okay? And I'm just going to give y'all some. It's not an exhaustive list, but it is a pretty good list. I don't want this video to be super long, but I want it to be super informative, okay? So this is going to help you if you are just trying to see, what do I want to do with my hair next? Or I'm kind of thinking about it. I've been thinking about it for a while, but I don't know if I'm ready to commit. Even for you who have like traditional locks and are thinking, because I've been seeing a lot of that lately. People with traditional locks are like, I think I want to get MicroLocks. Do it. Next, for those of you who have relaxed hair and you tired of relaxing your hair because you're doing nothing but killing your scalp anyway. Next, anybody who's thought of, is thinking about, or has never crossed your mind, this video is for you, girl. Because why we not locked yet? Anyway, and yeah, I got a bias, and if you don't, this channel's not for you. Okay, so now advantages. I was gonna do the little number thing, but I'm gonna lose my place, y'all. I just want y'all to know that sometimes I have squirrel brain real bad, so I got my notes right here. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notes. All right, first, freedom, hair freedom, time freedom, product freedom, edges freedom, scalp freedom, and money freedom. All right, versatility, independence, not scalp, length retention, and less stress, y'all. What else do I need to say? Okay, but for those of you who are very into your vanity, that's gonna fall up under the versatility. Okay, so anyway, let's just get right into it. Freedom. There's hair freedom, time freedom, product freedom. Let's just say hair health freedom. We're gonna include edges and scalp in that one. Okay, hair freedom. Y'all know what hair freedom. Well, maybe you don't know what hair freedom is, but you know what you got to do with your hair every morning if you're not a protective style person, or if you are a protective style person, you got to go get your hair done every month and a half, every 2 months, 3 months. I don't know how often y'all get your hair done. I ain't been to a salon and I don't know how long. But just think about all the things that you got to currently do with your hair. Whether you are a relaxed girly or texturized girly, a person who gets sew-ins, you always have your hair braided, you're always wearing wigs, you always, and no shade to the wig girls, I used to wear wigs all the time. I can't fit no wig on my head now, but what else? What are some other protective styles that we do as naturally textured haired women? Okay. Think of some things and put them in the comments, because I definitely didn't go over all of them. Time freedom as it pertains to your hair. If we don't have like protective styles, which some of us don't, there's a lot of natural girlies on here who don't really do too many protective styles, but we do like twist outs, braid outs, curl rods, and stuff like that. What's that thing we used to do when we put the half of the jar of gel in our head and it take 2 hours, then it take 4 hours to dry? And then we go somewhere after like spending half the day getting our hair ready. What is that called, y'all? Remind me. Remind me, y'all. Wash and go. Wash and go nowhere. Because I never washed and went anywhere with this hair until I did this. So anyway, time freedom, product freedom. Y'all always buying up stuff. And let me stop saying y'all for right now, because I don't do it no more, but I absolutely used to be up in a people's store buying all the things, trying to figure out what's gonna make my hair soft and silky and manageable and pop my curls and all the things. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Edges. A lot of y'all ain't got no edges because y'all still letting these people pull on them and stuff, and some of y'all got too much edges because it ain't that much baby hairs in the world. And money freedom, because these products that we be up in there buying that don't work, um, they cost money. Unless you're one of the people who get the stuff for free and try it for everybody and tell everybody if it works or not. Shout out to y'all. So next is versatility. Y'all, I don't, as a person with very textured hair, I have never experienced versatility like I have since being locked. There is not one thing that I don't think I've done with my locks, including wear a wig. I don't see the point of it anymore. And actually, when I did it, I didn't really see the point of it. I just wanted to know if I could do it. If versatility was one of the things that you were worried about as it pertains to getting locks, don't let it be, because y'all, there's nothing you can't do. I've seen people flat iron, which I don't understand. I've seen people flat iron their locks. Like, what more do you want? You can bump it, you can curl it, you can braid it. People be adding extensions, all kind of stuff. There's literally not anything that you can't do with these that you can do with any other hairstyle. Granted, it won't look exactly the same because it's locked hair. But for style purposes, in my opinion, it is probably the most versatile thing you could ever do. Okay. Haircuts, you know, it's the versatility is crazy. All right. And that's for you all who just need to have your hair done every single week or whatever. I don't know. Independence. Now, independence, I think, is extremely important because that's optional when it comes to MicroLocks. You don't have to be totally independent in your MicroLock journey, because there are some of you who just, y'all are like, no, baby, I need somebody to do this hair for me, and that's totally fine too. This is still for you. Um, Independence, though, as it pertains to your hair, one of the reasons that I thought about that was because of what happened in 2020. Now, I was in a very different time in 2020. I was actually in the military, and quarantine didn't really happen for me because I still worked all day, every day. And to be quite honest, COVID was like, it was great for me. At that time, I didn't care for people at all. I didn't care to talk to you, to look at y'all or nothing. I don't really want to talk to none of y'all. I was cool with it. And the roads, I lived in Charleston, South Carolina. You talk to somebody, that was a great time for me because I'm not talking about the deaths and all the things, the bad things that happen to people. I'm talking about inside my specific life with my specific self and my specific family, work, and all the things. The roads were clear in Charleston on a heavy traffic day. It took me like 15 minutes to get to work. I didn't have to sit in traffic ever. Nobody was at work. I don't want to see y'all anyway, because mind you, I worked at the gate. If you at on a military installation, my job was called security forces. Some of y'all might know what that is, some of y'all might not, but I hated that job. And one of the things that I hated about the job was the interaction with people, because people can be stupid sometimes, and most times people are extremely rude, regardless of how nice you are. And so, yeah. Anyways, around that time, the world kind of shut down. And I didn't have MicroLocks at the time, but I can imagine that a lot of y'all who did have some type of tiny locks or locks that needed to be interlocked for their maintenance, some of y'all who didn't know what y'all was doing, you was probably going to run around here going crazy. Like, oh man, some of y'all probably ended up bald head. And the ones who knew what they were doing and knew how to do it themselves, that was good. And I'm sure their hair flourished. I said that to say, even if you don't maintain your own locks, and that's totally fine, you need to know how to, because 2020, I mean, with what's happening right now, it could happen. So anyway, independence is one of the advantages of having MicroLocks in. See how stiff that is? I need to wash it. Okay, so scalp health. Scalp health, that's really important. And a lot of things fall under scalp health. I'm gonna be talking about, and let me let y'all know, I'm not a cosmetologist, okay? I'm a common sensologist. Yeah, common sensologist. That's what I am. At this point, we should understand that it's probably not very healthy to be pulling on our scalps the way that we do and have done since we were children. And now I'm a millennial. And that's what they say. I don't act like these millennials around here, but I was born at the same time of the rest of millennials. So I guess that would make me a millennial. Um, at what point are we gonna stop pulling our brains out or letting other people pull our brains out? We don't really have a choice as children, but now we're the ones pulling our children's brains out as if we don't remember what it felt like when we were sitting on the floor or on a stool or across somebody's lap, or it don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? When are we gonna stop doing that? Next, length retention. Since it seems like we love length so much with these $400 and $500 wigs that y'all keep buying. Um, need I say more? Length retention. It don't require much for us to gain our length at all. Um, and our hair does grow for whatever reason. There's a consensus that this kind of hair don't grow that fast. Well, mine grows like wildfire. And I'm not the only one. The rest of y'all's grows too, because if it didn't grow, you would be bald. So if you want to know if your hair is actually growing, look at your scalp. If it's not bald, it grows. The problem is you keep pulling it out. Advantages of MicroLocks: ain't no pulling your hair out unless you or your loctician or whoever that you go to for a loctician is pulling your brains out during a retightening. If that's happening to you, leave immediately. If your head is hurting during a retightening, leave immediately, because there's no reason for that. And there's no way that your hair should be being pulled, your scalp being lifted. Nope, leave. Leave. Okay? If you're the one doing the scalp lifting, you leave too. Take a sabbatical. Find somebody to teach you that people's heads and their brains don't need to be pulled out through their what are them things called? I don't know. The place where the follicles be at. And my last one is less stress. Sometimes I look angry when I'm talking, but I'm really not. let me just let you guys know I'm not angry. I am serious and I am passionate, however. So anyway, less stress. Did y'all know that stress is a killer? I don't know if y'all did, but just in case you didn't know, stress is a killer. And it's a silent killer. And one of the things that we as Black women deal with a lot is stress. There's many, many reasons for it, but our hair don't have to be one. Okay? Okay, y'all can have 99 problems, but your hair don't have to be one. In Jesus' name. So anyway, those are some advantages of having MicroLocks. Hey y'all, remember to like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. I mean, everything. If you're just saying hi, say hi. I want to say hi back. Subscribe to my channel, you guys. If you like content like this, if you want to know more about MicroLocks, y'all, I'm right here. Ask all the things. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.